to the real hidden truth. Oh, yeah, we are back with another video. But before we get started, as usual, I would like to give glory to my Lord, my Savior, and my God, Jesus Christ, the one and only. Oh, yeah. But man, this video, like the title is crazy. I've seen it. I've seen just the title. I'm like, yo, I gotta react to this. Yo, this is crazy. All right. So the title is Rejected at the Mall. He came back with a gun. Young men nowadays have no self-control, man. No self-control. They need Jesus. That's what they need for sure. But yeah, let's jump straight into this, man.
I get out of my car and then I bend down to go get something to all these other girls. One of them starts basically asking me for my number, and I was just like, no. It was a verbal argument at first, and then he pulls a gun out, and I was like, all right, let's go. And he started pointing it at us, and then he came up to us. He's like, I'm not afraid to hit women. I beat women. I slap women. And she's like, oh, I'll shoot you. And next thing I know,
And you proud of that? This is crazy.
Found out this young lady and her 2 sons are running to the back, fighting for their lives, thinking that they're going to get shot at.
You start out with saying, ask if you have a gun.
Oh, sir. That's his license. See, I'm sorry. See, I got a gift for you. Yes, it's a pistol. Yes.
Tuesday, July 8th, 2025. Wellington, Florida.
Of
In the
course,
parking lot
Florida.
of the Wellington Green Mall, a social rejection escalates into a high-risk criminal incident. A 17-year-old minor, already under judicial supervision, threatens 2 women with a firearm after being rejected. What makes the case critical is not only the intimidation itself, but what is later confirmed. The weapon does not belong to him. One of the firearms is reported stolen, and the situation forces the victims to seek refuge inside the mall, shifting the danger into an enclosed public space with uninvolved civilians. From that point on, police intervention moves away from mediating a dispute and toward reconstructing how a minor with prior involvement.
Yeah, go play that game with somebody that have a weapon. Like you pointing weapons and showing off weapons, like yeah,
in the system had gained access to a gun and used it to intimidate others in a public setting. I'm Tyler, and this
What's going on,
is
Tyler?
your daily dose of crime. Get your daily dose of crime every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern, and we're turning it up. 2 videos per day. Don't miss a single moment and tune in.
So basically what happened is I came here to drop my friend off to her job. I'm in my car, I'm putting on my makeup, I get out of my car, and then I bend down to go get something, I guess all these other girls. So then he rolls down his window. One of them starts basically asking me for my number, and I was just like, no. So then after I said no, they start calling me a fuck and all this stuff. They start saying, oh, why is my ass out? Calling me a
Okay.
So I walk inside and I call my friend, and she was like, okay, well, let's go ask them why they were saying this. So we went, and we were like, why are you what? Why? She was like, oh, why are you harassing my friend? This, and that. And then everything was it was a verbal argument at first. And then all of a sudden, the guy hops out the car and he has a gun, right? So then we're still talking, whatever. But then as soon as he cocks it back, and he's threatening pistol with us and shoot us and stuff, we kind of walk. We basically run away.
Okay, what do you mean he cocked it back?
He grabbed it and then he pulled it out. He was talking with it for a minute, and then after he started talking with it, then he cocked it back and he started pointing it at us. And then he came up to us. He's like, I'm not afraid to hit women. I beat women. I slap women. And then he was like, oh, I'm gonna pistol whip you guys. Then
how isn't that gonna help you? How is that gonna help your case at getting her number? Look, I'm on common sense side, all right, guys? I'm on common sense side. So these people do not have common sense at all. So I don't know why am I going at them yo.
came back, he came inside.
Where did all of that happen?
This happened outside in the parking lot, near my car and near his truck where cause I had parked it.
Okay, can you describe what the gun looked like?
Honestly, I was kind of nervous. So I was in front of it because I didn't want her. It was literally this big. It wasn't even a big gun, but he did reload it. I don't know if it had ammo in it, but he did block it back.
And that's when I
it was
walked away.
small
And then he kept on chasing us, and then I just told him, let's go.
That's
I'm not trying to
crazy.
get shot at. I mean, he's obviously not doing anything right now, but we don't know.
So we
Can
were.
you describe what it looked like to me?
He was like about this, like this tall,
Like to my eyes.
and then he was this tall. He was like he was wearing a black wife beater, and then like a black sweatpants, and he had like a short black hair.
Hey, guys, let me know in the comments. Like, that's one question I always had in my head. Like, why they call tank top like wife beater? Like, why people call tank tops like wife beaters?
Well, he was a passenger in this white truck. I got a picture. Oh, I have a picture of him. I can just show you.
There you go.
Yeah, of course. Oh, you were recording
He was pointing a gun at us.
At this stage, officers begin focusing on the young man's behavior rather than the
Crazy.
earlier verbal exchange. They do not see an isolated reaction that fades, but a sustained escalation triggered by a minor moment of frustration. Turning to intimidation would suggest a need for control rather than a brief emotional outburst. And for investigators, the key detail is not that the conflict continued, but that there was no attempt to disengage or de-escalate, indicating that the goal was not to end the situation, but to force an outcome through threat.
I'm gonna take. This is what he looked like.
Is that the same guy that we're out with?
I don't think so.
Okay.
And then he had like another white friend, and he was like a little taller, and then two
Yeah,
girls.
that is him.
Is it?
Same underwear and everything.
What? Well, they been looking to
This is
do.
the young man who had the gun.
Yeah,
And he came here.
you can see he's reaching into his pants like for it.
Well, I can't
Oh, well,
say
yeah,
what.
you
I can
can't.
see his hand in his pants. Absolutely.
But did you tell him how he came
Oh,
here?
and then he came inside, and like I was kind of. So then he came inside. He's walking this way. Then he walks kind of back towards me because he sees me over there. So then he starts like telling them, "Oh, we came up to them and harassed them, and that's
Hold
why."
on one second.
This is what you call a wannabe gangster. This is a wannabe gangster. That's all I'm gonna say. Not that being a gangster is cool. By the way, I used to live that life. You feel me? This is a wannabe gangster. He wanna be down, but I want to put that out. Like, gangsters are bad people. I just want to let everybody know that. All right, gangsters are bad people or evil people. It doesn't matter how much chicken wings you give in the hood, how much money you give back, how many book bags you give back to the kids. Gangsters are bad people. All right, period.
So yeah, like those are all the people that were there. The girls were the ones that shouted out to me, calling me names and stuff, and then the guys, he was actually first asking for my number, and then I said no, and then they started like calling me names and stuff.
So, all right. Do me a favor, just raise your right hand. You swear the statement you're about to make is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
Do they have cameras at the mall?
Yeah. Okay, so you get out of the car, and what happens?
So I get out of the car, and then like I open my back car door because I'm looking for something. So I bend over, right? I guess they were in position, like I guess they see my butt. So then I go back in, get out of my car, and then the one that had the gun rolled down his window, asking me for my number. Right, first he said I look good.
Ladies, dress appropriately. Dress appropriately when you go out. Unless you don't care, then you ain't gotta take my advice. But if you respect yourself, dress appropriately.
Then he was like asking my number, all that stuff.
Right.
And then I was like, I kind of just shook my head. I was like, I didn't even say anything, nothing. So then as I'm walking away, they rolled down the window again, and I'm pretty sure it's the girls that started verbally assaulting me and stuff.
Okay.
And just in the car, they started calling me why is my ass out, stuff like that, whatever. And so then I called my friend, and I'm like, hey, these people just called me.
Okay.
Because I don't know these people at all. We parked in the same spot, whatever. So then I called my friend, and I'm like, these people just called me I don't know. I didn't know. I was just walking. So then she was like,
Say
okay.
that word again a little bit slower. What did they? Like
Yeah.
THOUGHT?
No. THOT. It's something younger people say when they want to call you something
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
So I called her. I'm like, they just called me. I don't know why. So she was like, okay, well, let's go ask them why. So we go up. Obviously, maybe we should have de-escalated, but my friend's more she I don't say much, so she didn't like that they were something.
Okay.
So then we go up to them, and she's like, why'd you call my friend a say that to my face, you know, like this and that, like you girl. And then I was like, yeah, like why'd you call me a by myself? Now you guys like don't want to say anything now? Okay. So then the guy in the car, I guess he sees what's happening. He sees, and it is all verbal to this point. Nothing, no threats, nothing.
So then let's get to that point.
Yeah, so then he jumped out of his car, and then, you know, and I'm like, yeah, like, why are you guys singling me out when I'm by myself? And basically, I'm just telling them all this. Are you guys
talking to the girls or to the guys?
We were kind of just talking in a group, like, like, why are you guys, like, you know, I kind of just got on my car, you know, I don't know these people at all. I don't know why they're calling me this. Then she was doing that, and then I'm talking, so everything is very verbal to this point. Then the guy jumps out of his car, and like immediately the guy with the gun. Well, no, so basically the three people were outside at first. It was the blonde kid and then the two girls.
Okay.
Then as the guy with the gun sees what's going on, he jumps out of his car.
Okay.
And basically, like immediately I see his hands in his pants, so I was already like, okay. So then he starts talking, and he's the one really talking. Like the other people, you know what, they insulted me, didn't do much. It was just this guy, he's really talking, and then finally, like, we're in a verbal argument, and he's talking about, I beat women, and then we keep going in a verbal argument, and then he puts a gun out, and I was like, all right, let's go. And then, but like, you know, I guess.
How far away were you guys at all?
Literally like this, like we were like this, and then I see him pull a gun out, and so me and like this.
Okay.
I see him pull the gun out, I kind of back up because I'm kind of scared. She wasn't really fazed by it.
Okay.
So then he's still talking. He's saying like, then finally he cocked the gun back, and I grabbed it and I pull her back. I'm like, all right, we're going.
Right.
Like this isn't worth it. Yeah, this isn't worth it. And then so we walk away, and he shouts something out to us like, yeah, because I'll piss with the something like that. Like I'll piss with the I'll just basically saying he beats me. Okay, like that's basically the premise of what he was saying. So then we walk, and then and I turned around because he said something that really out of pocket, and I was like, no, like you're just okay. I was like, you're just short. Like you're just shorter than me. Like you just need to feel like a man. Okay.
Okay.
Basically, I was calling him short at this point.
Right.
And then I guess that really got him upset because that got him really upset. So then he starts walking towards us, and then like finally it pulled back. We just walk away.
So he only pulled the gun once.
No, he had the gun. He had the gun out. He just like he was holding it like this while we were talking. Okay. So then finally, like I guess he got tired of it. So then he cocked it back and then started like you know like going like that with it. But going like that with it, saying, "Oh, like I'll pistol whip you, this and that," and then like that's when I'm really like, "All right, we're going."
Okay, and then you came in here.
We came in here, so then like as I was leaving the parking lot, I'm calling the cops because like I get like. It's one thing when everything's verbal, but then when you start pulling a gun out on people in public, that's different, you know? So then I call the police.
Hey, like I said, he found the right one, and this is Florida too. Like, yo, you put a gun out on the wrong person, let me tell you. Like I said, they know who to like play these games with. You feel me? Like, and I'm not even gonna say women, because women carry guns too. You feel me? Like this is Florida. Like almost everybody like carries a gun here. Like you play with the wrong one, let me tell you. And you playing with the gun, you cocking it, all that, bruh. The moment you put your hand on that gun, you going down. Like this is crazy.
Obviously underage, like he looks underage to me at least. I call the cops, and then I'm walking here. So then I'm calling the cops over here. I see him again, and he's just like walking past me, looking at me, like smiling, all weird and stuff. And then he walks over here, makes a turn, I guess, and walks right back over there. And then he starts talking to one of the employees, and like, sorry, I'm just kind of like. And then he starts talking to one of the employees, and then he was basically saying, "Oh no, they were harassing us. So I was like, "No, you harassed me first."
Okay, so then you come back here.
So I'm just here calling the cops, and he walks like after. I guess he found like where I was, and then walks here, makes a U-turn, goes back there. So I'm over here in the store trying to call the cops. But then the people in the store obviously don't want me in there because like it's starting a problem. So then they're kind of pushing me out, and then I kind of like.
Is that where works?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So So then we didn't see any of this. She was over there working. So then basically we get into like another little verbal thing, but then I kind of like didn't want to be in it because I remembered he had a gun. And so then he just walked away down that way. And comes out and she's like, "Oh, what happened?" I was like, yeah. And then I was still on the phone with the police office.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you think I need to know?
No, just that like the two girls and the blonde guy, they really like yes, they were the ones that like called out to my car at first. And like that's kind of why we're mad, but they really didn't do anything. Like so I don't think that they should really.
All right. Let's go. All right.
It is during this segment that the suspect is identified as Jonathan Mazzio, 17 years old and already under judicial supervision at the time of the incident. That context reframes the entire situation. Any connection to a firearm immediately places him outside the law. And beyond physical description, officers note something much more significant. Mazzio does not withdraw from the conflict, but instead sustains it and carries it forward, expanding the risk into the interior of the mall. At the same time, his first informal defense begins to take shape, portraying himself as provoked and minimizing his role, a strategy that will resurface later. For investigators, this segment establishes a central conclusion.
Bruh, to me as a man, like you shouldn't even be arguing with a woman. Like when dudes be doing this, like I'll be looking at them as less of a man. Like, bro, like it's crazy. You leave that to the women to like argue back and forth, gossiping and all that stuff. Like, bro, as a man, bro, I mean, obviously he's still a little boy, you feel me? But
this was not a moment that spiraled out of control, but a pattern of behavior that continued despite predictable consequences.
Okay. So basically I left her in the car and I came to work. I get a call and I'm freaking out because like, she usually doesn't call and doesn't answer. So I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, I just got called. I'm like, what do you mean? What happened? Where are you? And then she's like, yeah, I just called. I'm like, no. I was like, I'm coming to you. And then so I came to her and I see her that she's walking. She's in distress. And I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, let's go.
What do you mean she's in distress?
She's in distress because she just got called. And I'm like, what's going on? So I'm like, okay, let's just go back to your car, let's go outside. So then they come out of the car, they're all laughing at us, like, I'm like, oh, so I told them, like, you are not allowed to call my friend. Like, you have no respect. You have no sense of authority to come and to tell my friend that she's a problem. You don't even know her. And just because she declined you, I told them, like, the truth. Even if she declined you, you respect that. You don't go out of your way and disrespect her more. That's just not how you handle a situation. So basically, I told them that, and then some guy in the car, I only thought there was like 3 people. So another guy hops out of the car, and he's like, I don't know, he's all like angry. I don't know why he's so angry. He just
the guy that jumped out of the car, is that the one that you just positively identified? Okay.
Yes. So basically, he hops out of the car, he has his hand in his pants, and obviously I already know what's in the pants. So he's like, oh, like, what are you gonna do?
Man, I want to see when they get caught.
Holder.
So was it like a plastic, or was it leather? Or was
No, not leather.
Was it a zip-up case?
No, it was not even a zip-up case. It was just inside of it. It was just a slip-in thing and a slip-out thing.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called.
So kind of like this, a little bit different.
It was just like, it looked like fake. You know, like it wasn't something that was safe to be holding.
Okay.
He's just like, oh, I'll shoot you, and I'm like, I'm not scared. Like,
That's
listen,
a
I'm
threat.
not scared. If you're gonna do something, do it.
Okay.
So I'm backing up. I'm like, you're not gonna do nothing. He's like, oh, he starts swinging it around, and I'm like, yeah, that's enough for me. Like, if you're not gonna do nothing and you're just swinging it around, that's enough for me. I don't want you to hit me with no gun. Like, no. So I pull my friend. We're going back and forth. Like, we're going back and forth, but I'm like, you're crazy. I'm like, you are out of the ordinary because you are literally.
So he said he was going to shoot you.
Yes, he was. I believe my friend got it on video. I don't know if she did, but I saved it with the phone. I don't know if she said it was
Okay.
But
Going back and forth with somebody with a gun is
I swear they
crazy.
were recording us laughing at us.
Okay.
That I can tell you.
Okay.
So I was just like telling him like, no, like I'm grabbing my friend, we're pulling away, and we start walking away. Next thing I know is I'm at the back of where the shoes are at. I clown out, and this young lady and her 2 sons are running to the back, fighting for their lives, thinking that they're gonna get shot at.
Who's running for their lives?
This young lady and 2 kids. Just
Okay,
a mother
just some of the people that park here.
No, here.
Okay.
Until we walk inside. We walk inside.
Okay, so
We
you're
walk
now
back
separated
inside.
from here.
Yes.
And you're over here.
We walked inside, we
Okay.
went to the store, and she's on the phone with you guys.
Okay.
So my friend is outside right here, right in front of the mirrors, and she's on the phone with you guys because she didn't want to bring it into the store. So I'm in the back still working. I'm in my shift right now, and I see this little 2 kids and their mom is pulling their kids against the wall, like trying to hide because they're frightened, right? So I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, there's a person out there with a gun. And I start running because I just had an incident with somebody with a gun.
Okay.
So I start running to the front because I'm looking out for my friend.
That sounds like a threat to
No, I did not.
society.
But I got told that he was trying to hit her, and he pulled out the gun right here.
Okay.
So I don't know who's seen it. So I don't know who's seen it, but that's what I was told. But so I came outside and I come to my friend, and then that's when she's still on the phone, and then that's it. I didn't see him the second time out here,
Okay.
but my friend did see him the second
Okay.
time out here.
All right.
I wasn't there for that.
Is there anything else you think I need to know?
The girls were laughing. They thought it was a joke when the guy was pulling out the gun on us.
Right.
I don't know if this is valid, but the guy that was outside, the tall owner of the car, he wasn't there. I don't know if I didn't see him, but I didn't see him at all. The owner of the car.
The driver or the owner?
Yes, the driver.
Okay.
It was just a tall guy.
Okay. All right.
That's all the information I can give you, sir.
All right. You're going to be here till what time?
Until 8:30.
All right. If I need anything else, I'll come and get you. Thank you for your help.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for your help.
Here, the focus will shift to how Mazzeo attempts to explain what happened. Without being prompted, his version begins to circulate that the women exaggerated, that he only meant to scare them, and that the situation was misunderstood.
Why would you want to scare a group of women? Does that make you feel like more of a man, even though you are not? I can never even when I used to be a criminal, I never understood like why certain criminals do what they do. Like I always had logic and common sense. Like this make no sense.
For officers, this kind of early clarification does not function as an explanation, but as an effort to reduce responsibility. It also becomes clear that he does not view himself as the one being threatened, but instead frames the intimidation as protection of others. Once it's established that the firearm was not his, the focus moves away from ownership and toward a more critical question: how he gained access to it and why he felt entitled to use it.
So, can we start out with saying, asking if you had a gun?
No, sir.
To turn around for me? No. Let me do one thing, all right? We've had guys hiding guns a lot.
You good, boss man? But like I was saying, so she came up to our car. And mind you, me and my homeboy are licensed carriers.
Okay.
So he has his license. See, I'm 17, I got a gifted. So he's legally like
Yeah, if you are licensed to carry, like it's over with. That's gone. You acting like this with a gun, like I mean they kids. I don't know. Yo, this is crazy.
over 18. Yes, it's a pistol, yes.
You're not allowed to have a gun.
It doesn't matter.
That's
Lawfully
he's like,
carry.
What? You can't have no handgun if you're under 21. You can have like a shotgun or AR, you know, but you can't have no handgun.
well, my homeboy,
All right, so you're wrong on that, but go
but
ahead.
he's licensed. But anyway, thing is, they come up to our car threatening them on video, threatening those 2 girls.
The other girls
Yes,
threatening these
yes.
girls, okay.
On their phones, it's on video. They're coming up to them, screaming at them, and I hop out the car like, what are y'all doing? And mind you, the homeboy told me to grab his license, so I grabbed it for him. And I have it in my hand holding it.
You're saying your friend.
Yeah.
You were grabbing a license for it.
Yes, he said grab his gun. It's like they're coming up trying to fight them when they're young, underage. And the girl came out, her job, come fight her. For what? They didn't do nothing.
Okay.
So they came up to the car, right? So I'm not gonna let them just beat on them. So I came out like, what you guys gonna do? Like, I'm not pointing at nobody, nothing.
Two different
I just went
stories.
towards the ground, not caught, safety on, everything. And in the holster. And so they came up to have an altercation. I said, guys, go around. I'm yelling at them, move around. Like, we're not trying to do nothing, move around. I'm like, get away. And then they keep coming back. The girl, the JD worker came in my face to face. I said, move around. I said, I had threatened him. I said, I slap girls, but I don't really slap girls. But I was saying that it's scared of them. So I slap girls. Like, move around. Like, I'm not going to try. So, the thing is,
it's obvious you not a man.
I said, my part.
Do they know them?
No, they don't know. They just keep. We don't know them at all. And we came here to get Starbucks, and they came up to us.
Where's your truck?
It's outside.
Right out the food court? Yeah. These guys are right outside where the food court is.
But we're just about to leave. That's the thing. Like, they came out to us.
You're about to leave, all right. In the back of the cop car.
Yeah. If you're telling me what you're telling me, you're fine.
Yeah. It's all on the phone. The video of them coming up to us.
I don't know. Right outside.
Hello.
He moved his car because they thought they were going to kill him.
So these girls came up. These two other girls came up trying to fight.
Who I'm from with?
These other girls, and me were there, and I'm in the car.
He's not in.
Flashing the carrier. So I hop out the car. Guys gun for him. Everything like that, right? So these girls start trying to fight these two girls for no reason. And I'm screaming at them saying, move around. You're not trying to take a job, move around. I grabbed it for him.
Oh my God, he's talking. Yo, get your ass.
So, not too long ago, so back in 2021, I had a GTA charge. I had battery charges, fleeing. What's it called? I never had a gun charge. That's why, I'm not allowed right now. I got gifted a gun, but it's not with me no more. I gave it back. Thing is, he's licensed. He told me to grab his firearm from him, so I grabbed it. He couldn't grab it, so it dropped him. So I picked it up. I was holding it. I was to give it to him, and while they were coming rush me, I backed up. I didn't raise it towards nobody. Then I pointed it towards nobody. It's on the like this.
Bro, that sounds like a made-up story.
I tried to scare her. I said, I really don't hit females. I've never hit females. My dad used to beat my mama. I witnessed that. I don't hit females.
And I wonder where you got that from.
Said it, she backed up. So I backed up. I said, now, keep walking. And she kept coming toward me. I said, keep walking. So, mind you, the gun's always, it's in the safety thing, like the holster. And so she kept walking and stuff. And we start going in. She starts staring me down when I'm walking. I said, is there a problem? So, we just told you, come on, we're not worried about you. She's on the phone, saying stuff, cursing me out. People curse me out, I'm gonna retaliate. I don't like to get loud, but if you get loud with me, I'm gonna get loud. I'm like, yeah, you like the whole family, get away from me. I'm putting on. She's like, yeah, because you coming at me.
Sounds like a girl thing.
Mature thing not to understand.
You're gonna get loud.
But in my face, screaming at me.
The heck that's supposed to mean?
Especially me. I'm not that type of person, you know.
Sure.
I don't go look for go do stuff, go find trouble, all that stuff, you know. I'm just trying to be right now. I'm trying to get back on my feet. I just got out not too long ago. I got out because my ex-girlfriend, she stole her mama's car. I didn't know it was stolen. I got all those charges dropped. That GTA, I had 2 GTA charges, but that one just got dropped. Because that girl stole her mama's car.
You're telling too much right now.
She picked me up with good breakfast, and I was held at gunpoint in front of my ex-girlfriend, which that made me change. This hurts, bro. See my girl watch me get held at gunpoint because my charges that I had done.
Bro, nobody care about none of that.
Me deep inside, and so I got to change. I started going back to school, getting my GED, school, getting paid, start working. So I'm doing what I need to do now, so I can do what I got to do in the future. So that's why, all that, see, I'm not from over here. I'm from Worth. So the thing is, I was raised with a lot of violence, a lot of gang violence. I'm not a gang member of that, but it's just what I was seeing. Yes, sir.
Mazzio's explanations lose credibility when he acknowledges that he's on probation for a prior juvenile case, while those prior charges are not detailed on scene. Their existence alone indicates previous involvement with the justice system. From that point forward, his statements carry a different meaning, Someone on probation understands that any contract with a firearm constitutes a serious violation. For officers, this distinction matters. They're not dealing with a teenager who's unaware of the consequences, but with someone who's already been warned by the system and nevertheless chooses to cross the line again.
I'm going to jail, buddy.
You need to relax your arms. I'm sure to make this a little bit easier. What am I doing? I'm chilling.
Relax that shit.
How old are you?
Sir.
It's not that.
You're 17?
Yes, sir.
That's all good.
Hello. Hey, how's it going? Take the home. I guess so. Hey, nothing. Your son, right? Yeah. What's your son's name? Yeah. So he's being detained right now for something that happened with a firearm at the mall. So when I know exactly what happens, I'll give you a call back, right? We're just making an application to jail.
Huh?
Like you say, we're going to jail.
I thought I was. I didn't know that, bro. I didn't do nothing wrong, bro. They pushed up on us. In my. Damn.
If you don't think you did anything wrong, you need to go to jail. You a threat to
I
society.
get rid of that, but they came up to us, sir. But I didn't pull it out. I didn't point it at them or nothing. I pulled it out on them.
You didn't pull it out?
I didn't pull it out on them, no.
Turn your head that direction. Don't move. I did not speak to your father, but we will make sure that he is aware of everything. You will be given an opportunity to make a phone call when you get to the jack.
That boy riding like a cowboy with a hat.
So if it's your phone, before I give it back, so I don't have to write a search warrant or anything on it, if you go through the phone, I just want to see if there's any evidence before it gets deleted.
Of what?
That's
like
his dad?
saying, hey, go hide the gun or anything crazy like that.
With the kid?
I don't have his number.
You know, then why are you in the car with him? How do you know?
That's my homeboy's. So that girl right there, the white girl with the blonde, white one, short one.
Yeah.
That's his girlfriend, and her friend is. You see the other girl?
Mhm.
That's my friend.
Yeah.
So I was with her.
Okay. So friends through girls?
Yeah. The straight girls in there. There's no phone, no number. No, I have an but that's not him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. It's not big. All right, then that's fine.
I don't know platforms.
No, you're good.
On those you can't. On those I don't. You can,
That's fine. I just want to see if there's anything that's going to be deleted that I wouldn't have
Where's the
to.
case, bro?
I don't have a keys.
30986.
Can you go on real quick?
What is this thing?
What?
It's so fancy. Any last words before we go real fast?
I love you.
Okay.
And,
I'm not trying to spend all day.
Well, John,
Not trying to spend all day with
yeah.
Leo.
Yeah.
You want to put your mom?
am I going there?
Yeah.
I mean, legally I have to because of your father. So yeah, your mom's dead, so she won't be there. Have a good night.
Appreciate it.
Take
Thank
it
you
easy.
very much. Appreciate it.
Yep. Have a good night, Pat.
Following his arrest, Jonathan Mazzio was formally charged with possession of a firearm by a minor, delinquent in possession of a weapon or ammunition, and 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The case was filed in the Palm Beach County Circuit Court, where on August the 20th of 2025, he entered not guilty pleas to all charges. The court would set a total bond at $90,000,
Oh boy.
reflecting both the seriousness of the allegations and his prior judicial status. The case remains open and pending, awaiting decisions that may determine whether it stays within the juvenile system or moves toward proceedings with more severe criminal consequences. The outcome, still uncertain, raises a central question. What happens when a prior warning from the system is not enough to prevent a minor from resorting to armed intimidation again?
Yeah. He deserved this. He worked hard for that. Hey, being gifted a firearm when you're on probation is crazy. Unless he was lying, you know, but this is crazy, man. Like, threatening 2 young women is crazy too. Like, No self-control, man. They need Jesus. That's what they need. Period. But yeah, man, that's it, man. That was a crazy one, I'll say that. But yeah, that's it for this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And hit that notification bell so y'all can stay notified every time I upload a video and every time I go live. I do go live every Saturday nights. Y'all can join me in the chat. Speak to me. We can go back and forth. I'll talk back to y'all. But yeah, that was it for this video. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. I am out. Peace.